To me, the greatest problem is solving the issue around equity in education, right? I think that technology can help us level the playing field, or what I call unlevel the playing field. I think we need a surge of support in these communities. My biggest fear is that technology is advancing, the use of technology is growing, and yet in poor school districts, it's not. And I'm afraid of a bigger digital divide. I'm afraid of a bigger economic divide because technology is being used by some and not by others. And so I want to focus on how do we use technology to unlevel the playing field, to bring the resources necessary. I mean, open education resources in a poor school district means much more than even in a rich school district, because you don't have to worry about the limitations with budgets when you have access to all these great resources.
The problem we're trying to solve is student engagement. We are focused squarely on putting students in the driver's seat, making them responsible for their own learning, making them want to come to school every day, excited about their learning, taking ownership, because we know if that happens, everything else is going to fall into place.
I have 3 kids, and as I look at my 3 kids, and as I look at my friends' kids, as I look at the general population out there, I go, where are they going? What are they learning? Where's the world going? And then I look back at my own time in school, and I go, did they prepare me for the world at large? And I'll tell you, the answer for me was probably no, it wasn't. My dad owned a body shop. I worked in that body shop. I saw him deal with customers. I saw him do cost estimates. I worked on cars. I built, I'm from Hickory, North Carolina, where, we build our own decks. We do our own wiring, our own plumbing, all that. And while school gave me a lot of things, it was the application of that knowledge that was key to me being who I am today, which, it's the same thing I want to give, not just my kids, but the kids going forward. And so the problem I'm trying to solve is, how do we really prepare them who don't have the opportunities that I did to have that hands-on ability outside of the classroom? How do we give that and make it part of the classroom? And you can go outside of the classroom to get it, but the classroom should support that, encourage it, and build around that. That's what I want to give. I want to really have a fully well-rounded student that comes out of high school and is ready for the world. Not that they're going to solve every problem, but they can put themselves in a position to solve any problem.
I'm going after making education more relevant, more engaging for every kid. And so that's part of my journey back to the classroom, back to where the magic happens. I hope to take the things that I've learned in my career and apply them at one school, and then take that story and share it with others. So that's my latest problem I'm solving.
Well, I think most important to me as an educator and just as a person is making sure that I lead my school division, the one that I work with, through the process of cultivating a really profound knowledge of who we are, what we believe, what we're all about, and then linking all the different behaviors that we associate with those values to the educational experiences that we involve students in. And so the ability to partner with other divisions to bring all these resources to bear just gives us that much more ability to have that kind of an impact.
Well, ultimately, what I want to be able to do is make sure that every child has their potential maximized in our schools. I want to know that from the very first day of school to the very last day of school, we took them as far as they could go. To be able to do that, we're going to have to use technology. We're going to have to use engaging instruction. It can't be desks and rows. It's got to be collaboration. It's got to be communication. It's got to be critical thinking. Because what we know is that deeper learning and having fun while learning something really difficult is what kids are longing for in school. So ultimately, I want to see every kid engaged. I want them to have a personalized learning experience, and I want to make sure they have a great life after school.